Welcome in AI class. Today we will continue with our topic, that is neural network. As you have already discussed neural network, its applications, its layers. So today we will continue with its next topic, that is how neural network learns. So let us firstly briefly describe what is neural network, and then we will continue with our topic. It is model of neural network. It is model of human brains cells. Because what is neural network? It is an idea, it is an attempt to copy the working of interconnected cells in a human brain inside a computer. What is neural network? Neural network is an idea, an attempt to implement the working of human brain inside the computer system, inside the machines. So neural network is based on a human brain, on the working of a human brain. This model, it is also of cells of human brain, neurons of human brain. It seems very simple, very attractive, very colorful. In actual, it is very complex. Yes, why it is complex? Because the human brain has billions of brain cells. Yes, billions of brain cells, where each cell is further connected to millions of brain cells. It seems very simple, but in actual it's very complex. But scientists, they are trying with limited nodes, limited cells, with limited layers, where it is difficult at this level, at weak level, at narrow level of AI to implement with billions of cells. No doubt in future it would be implemented. So neural network, it is based on human brains working, and the working of neural network is based on the layers inside the hidden cells, hidden layers of like brain, hidden layers of a neural network. Let us now start with how neural network learns. As we all know, there are basically three layers of a neural network: input layer, output layer, and at least one hidden layer. Again, I am repeating: input layer, output layer, and at least one hidden layer. Input layer, it accepts the input, it receives the input, where hidden layer performs the function, associated function will be performed by the hidden layer. There may be multiple layers, but minimum one layer should be there. And output layer, final output is provided to the output layer. Hidden layers provide output to the output layer, and output layer provides the output. The communication between the nodes depends on the weights and threshold. So these are the new concept with neural network. Let us discuss what these are. This is a model, as we have discussed: input layer firstly, then hidden layers, number of hidden layers may be there, and third, that is output layer. And the nodes, these circles, these represent nodes, and these are interconnected to each other. Now let us discuss what is weight and what is threshold in the concept of a neural network. Firstly, weight. A weight decides how much influence the input will have on the output. So each node has its weight. importance, its impact on the output. Yes. So what is the weight? Weight is the chances, the ways a node will change the output. Yes. If there is positive weight to mean it can increase the output. And if there is nil or near to zero, it means input will not change the output. Where negative weight means if there is negative weight in the nodes, by increasing such kind of input, there will be decrement in the output. So weight is the strength of connection between the units. What is the impact of one node on the output? That is its weight. Now let us discuss what is thresholds. In the case of threshold functions, any value above or equal to a given thresholds are converted to 1. Because we know there are two values in binary 0 or 1. So there is a group of values which are converted to one value, that is known as a threshold. The output is set at one of two levels depending upon whether the total input is greater than or less than some threshold value. For example, like if 0 is greater than x, then value will be set to 0. It means for all the values which are greater than x. If 0 is greater than x, then fx value, then function value will be set to 0. And if x is greater than or equal to 0, then value will be set to 1. By comparing it, let us discuss from our daily routine life. Let us discuss with our marks. Like there are grouping of marks in grades also. 90 to 100 different grade, 80 to 90 different grade, and similar way for others. So if a student fall in between 90 to 100, then there will be A grade. So threshold for 90 to 100 value is A. Similar way, 80 to 90 is different threshold. So threshold is a value set to a group of values. It depends upon system for which value it is set. Now let us start ways a neural network learn. How a neural network learn? There are basically three ways a neural network use for learning, and these are supervised, unsupervised, and third is reinforcement learning. Again, I am repeating, there are basically three ways for neural network learning. First is supervised learning, second unsupervised, and third reinforcement. Let us discuss these one by one. Supervised learning. From its name, it's very clear. Supervised, directed. There are directions from input to output. In this type of learning, the networks are trained to provide correct output by giving several input examples. So yes, in supervised learning, number of input examples are given so that neural network system will be trained to provide correct output, to provide the expected output. So system is trained firstly, system is directed firstly, and when system is trained, then it is implemented for the work. For example, network can be trained on the data of students and marks. We are providing system students information and marks. After training the system, then network will be able to calculate the marks of the students by analyzing different elements like attendance, past marks, assignments. So, firstly, we have trained the system by giving the students detail and students marks. And after that, yes, if we want to calculate students marks for 2 subject, for 3 subject, for six subject, yes, system will evaluate, because firstly we have trained the system, and then system will work according to training. So in supervised learning, firstly system is trained and then implemented to the trained work, that is known as supervised learning. Let us see its block diagram also. So you can see in the input layer, what is input provided? Training data set is provided. Examples are provided. What we expect for the correct output, that is provided to the system. Then system is learning system. System is learning on the basis of experience, like humans are learning by examples, by experience, by repeating the same action again and again. Similar way, neural network is getting training by repeating the same actions again and again, by examples, by actions. And after learning, output is provided. If there is any error, you can see in the diagram, error signals are provided to the learning system. That is, error signals are provided to the network. Again, neural network will work on it, and whatever the errors are, those errors will be removed, those errors will be improved. And after that, again output will be checked. If it will be correct, then it will be accepted, it will be checked to the trained data set. By providing the trained data set, output will be checked. If it is correct, then it will be accepted, otherwise error signals will be provided to the neural network, and it will be on the learning process. After complete learning, when it will provide correct output, only then it will be work for the trained learning system. Now next, unsupervised learning. From its name, unsupervised, it is not supervised, it is not directed. In this type of learning, the neural network is provided only the inputs. It does not receive any information regarding the output. What will be the correct output? That will not be provided in this kind of learning. So it is unsupervised. The system by itself evaluates. Yes, the system by itself evaluates and find out how different elements are related to it. And this method is implemented for estimation problem, for self-organizing maps, etc. Let us see its model. So you can see firstly in the left hand side a model. It indicates that system has produced, from training, system has implemented a few samples, and if the sample will match, if the sample will be correct, if it will be accepted, then system will be accepted as a trained system. Otherwise, training will continue again. Like these dotted, these will be checked with the output. Here output is not provided. If it will be accepted, then the system will be implemented. Otherwise, up to the time, if there is any kind of error, if it will not be accepted, if output is not accurate, then again system by its own experience, it will continue learning. Yes, on the right hand side you can see X, it is input to the system, to the neural network it is provided. If it is correct, then yes, O is output, it will be accepted, and otherwise yes, these errors, these will be provided to the system and it will continue learning. This is unsupervised learning of neural networks. And third type of learning, it is reinforcement learning. Reinforcement, in this type of learning, it is based on feedback received by it. Yes, we know the importance of feedback. Feedback provide us the information that what is right or what is wrong, where are the mistakes, what is correct. So similar way in neural network, reinforcement learning, it is based on feedback received. Feedback may be positive feedback or negative feedback. Now what is positive feedback? Positive feedback helps to recognize right or correct output. What is right? What is correct? What is good in the neural network? That is provided by the positive feedback. Where negative feedback, it helps us to find out incorrect or wrong output. What are the mistakes by the neural network? What are the mistakes in the learning of the neural network? So, from the mistakes, from the incorrect output, neural network can improve itself for the next time. So, it can see from the negative feedback that incorrect or wrong output is given to the feedback, and according to that, what are the mistakes, neural network will improve itself. So in simple words, it is learning based on the feedback. Let us now discuss two network models which will elaborate this concept in detail. First is feed forward and second is back propagation. Yes, for reinforcement, feed forward and back propagation. Let us firstly discuss feed forward. Feed forward, it's simple, like simple neural network. In this, input layer accepts input. It provides input to the hidden layer, first hidden layer. First hidden layer, its node operates, its node perform functions associated with the node and then provide output of the first hidden layer to the next hidden layer. So final hidden layer will provide its output to the output layer. So that is the working of feed forward. That is, feedback is to the forward side, to the forward nodes. Or we can say feedback is provided to the next to the right hand sided nodes in the neural network model. And back propagation, from from its name it's very clear. Back propagation to mean it will be backed from output layer towards the input layer. So in this, the output of neural network is compared with the planned output. What is planned output and what is the actual output? Those are compared. If there is difference, then from output layer to the backward side, to the left hand side nodes, to the left hand side hidden layers, feedback is provided. And similar, this feedback goes towards the left hand side for next hidden layers. The weight and thresholds are changed to reduce the gap between the planned and actual output. So if there is difference in the actual output, what was expected, and in the planned output, at that time weights and thresholds are changed. So because whenever weight and threshold will be changed, automatically there will be change in the actual output, and then actual and planned output will be checked, and if they will match, if the planned and actual output will match, then it means the system is working properly. And this process is repeated with every input and system continues to learn. So these were a few points. These were, we have discussed how neural network learns, where back propagation and feed forward, these are kind of feedback provided to neural network, and these are very important for the learning of a neural network, because neural network can train itself by learning from the feedback. So today we have discussed how neural network learns by itself, and after the discussion I have given a few MCQs. Yes, I have given these MCQs from the topic which we have discussed today. So try to sort out, and if there will be any query, if there will be any problem, yes, you can call or message me. For today, thank you.